Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Drama Hospital recap. As always, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos or recaps. My computer's acting weird. Great. But let's get right to it. At the police station, Franco is at the police station trying to see Kiki. He's trying to bait Nathan into letting him see Kiki because Nathan's like, no, and he keeps saying ridiculous stuff and almost gets himself beat up a little bit. So then Nina arrives. She talks to Nathan about a meeting with Kiki. Nina's tired of hearing about Kiki and wants Franco to leave her be. But Nathan brings Kiki up and she says she doesn't want his help either. So apparently Kiki's being charged with assault. Nina tells Nathan she bought the apartment and that Kiki came along with the deal. She thinks it's sweet that Franco cares about Kiki, but you know, she's kind of had enough already. So Nina wants Nathan to give her the name of the bartender so she can take care of this whole thing. And Franco lectures Kiki about how this could affect her future. She says he's not her parent, and he says, well, I'm the closest thing you have, and that's as good as you're going to get. So then Nathan and Nina come back into the room, and he says that all the charges have been dropped against Kiki, and Nina kind of alludes to the fact that she paid the bartender off. So then Nina, Franco, and Kiki all go home. At Lante's, Olivia brings Leo... I'm restarting my computer. Olivia brings Leo to Dante and Lulu's. Olivia tells Dante about the run-in with Julian and what she told Julian about Mateo. And he's not convinced that this is the best route to go, but it's already done. At the hospital, Morgan is still convinced that Julian shot Sonny. And Carly pulled some strings and got Sonny into a first-rate physical rehab facility. Lucas updates Carly and is really optimistic about the future, but like cautiously, and you know, it's going to be, any rehab he does is going to be like in the future, like not right now. So Carly tells Lucas that they're getting married at City Hall today, and Lucas is like, cool story, who told you that? That's not going to happen. So Michael and Morgan are visiting with Sonny, and he's not happy with them. Max told Sonny that Michael went to the meeting of the 5 families, and Sonny thinks Michael wants to take control of the family business, and that's why he went. So he explains that he just wants to represent the family and to show that the Corinthos family is intact, and he said that the families knew the orders came from Sonny, and Sonny says he doesn't want either of them near the business no matter what. Carly comes into the room, and they both tell the boys to stay away from the business. Morgan challenges him on how he's going to do everything he needs to do while getting better, and he's like, watch me. So Michael tells Sonny that Eva showed up at the meeting and declared herself the head of the Jerome family. Also that she said Carlos shot him. And all 3 of them don't believe that Carlos went after Sonny on his own because he was just an enforcer. So Lucas comes in and breaks up the whole marriage enjoyment party. And Carly wants to do anything the doctor says, and Sonny wants to just get out of there. And Carly says that if he goes against the doctors and leaves, she's not going to follow him. So Dante shows up at the hospital, tells Michael and Morgan that the PCPD is working on the Carlos thing, and the 3 of them go into Sonny's room, and he tells them he has a job for them. At the chapel, Sabrina's there, and she's calling Carlos and is really worried about him. And Felix comes in, and he wants to know if Sabrina's pregnant. She says the test was positive, and she's not enthusiastic about it. Felix is trying to figure out why Sabrina is so hesitant to tell Michael, and she says it's because of Gabriel. And then Felix tells her / reminds her that she would have been an amazing mother to Gabriel, and it was a senseless accident that took him away, not anything she did. At the Metro Court, Julian says he's thinking about one of his children and that he's thinking about Leo. Julian tells Alexis about Olivia's situation and the new baby, and Alexis is very, very skeptical. But Julian is 100% sure Olivia is telling the truth. And Alexis tells Julian that if he wants another baby, they can adopt, and he says that sounds nice, but to table that discussion because he's not there yet. So he mentions Leo's blanket, and Alexis thinks that's really weird and kind of morbid. So now Olivia comes into the Metro Court. She's standing at the bar with Mateo, and Alexis comes over because Julian had to make a phone call. So Alexis low-key questions Olivia about how this whole thing happened, and Olivia said, you know, she didn't go through an agency, it was through her church, she was volunteering there just happened to be a girl there who, you know, blah, 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 and that it's a closed adoption, so, like, the birth parents aren't going to be involved or anything like that. So Alexis tells Olivia that the charges against Julian were dropped, and Olivia is skeptical that he's no longer a criminal. Alexis tells Olivia they're moving in together, so Olivia's like, well, I'm happy for you, but I'm not totally sold on Julian. End scene. Oh, we're going nice and fast today. So Franco leaves a glass of a hangover cure or something for Kiki on the table. Kiki checks her voicemail and there's a message from Morgan. And then Kiki goes to the bookcase because she stashed alcohol there. Not a good route she's going down. Alexis and Olivia part. Olivia left the pacifier on the bar and Alexis takes it. Not good. Is that whole thing going to come out by Christmas? That'd be crazy. Okay, so Carly comes back. I guess it has been like a year-ish. Okay, so Carly comes back into the hospital room. Sonny's in a wheelchair and wants to go to the chapel. And he asks Carly to wheel him there. And Carly's like, well, I'm not going to break you out of here. Like, we're going to the chapel then. So they're at the chapel, and there's a sign outside the chapel that said, the chapel's in use, and there's a wedding in progress. And Carly's like, well, you know, we can't interrupt the wedding. And Sonny's like, well, I don't think the bride and groom will mind. And she's like, you can pray somewhere. And he's like, I don't think they'll mind. So they go into the chapel, and Michael, Morgan, and Dante are there in Texas, and it's their wedding. So that's going to be really sweet tomorrow. Good way to end the episode overall. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. It would mean so much. And I will see you tomorrow for more Drama Hospital. I hope you have a great day. Bye!